I still have that droopy eye, but good morning. It is day 144 and a little chilly this morning. Slept better than last night, but we have a good descent and then we have a wicked climb from what I understand. So we're starting to get ready. Got all my stuff packed up and we'll be hitting the trail pretty soon, but I hear the views are amazing, so we'll find out. We are headed down stream or down the trail, and then we have our big climb up to Webster Mountain. So trying to find a water source. It doesn't have a lot of tannin in it right now, so I think that'll be our next water. But so far the weather is holding out on us. I see a little bit of light out there, so hopefully we'll get some sunshine today. We're just at the parking lot and had trail magic from a woman that is from Jacksonville. Her husband is hiking. He's doing a lash along S section hike, and he is 71. And so she's out here doing trail magic while he is out here. And so, and they're from Jacksonville. So we took a picture, so I'll put it up here. And we had a breakfast sandwich, which was delicious, and a Gatorade. And then I had a cupcake. So now we're heading downhill just to be able to turn around and go back uphill. Then we got our climb. So, but I feel so much lighter now that we've had awesome trail magic. It just makes you feel better. Here is the mileage here. We are ready to head up Webster Cliff Trail and conquer this first mountain of the day. It's not a 4,000 footer, but I think it's still going to be a pretty challenging hike today. Been climbing for a while. We're heading up that way. This is what we're continuing to climb up. Just did a nice climb all the way up to here. Now we're taking a little bit of a water break. Here's our first reward for the climb that we just took. We still have more to go. A mile to get to the top. Look at those mountain ranges. Here's the view coming up. I don't know how much longer until we start climbing again, but I'm going to enjoy this. That is our next climb. We're about a mile from the summit. We get a little bit of this in between our climbs now that we're up a little bit higher, but it was constant for a while. It said that the last mile was going to be the toughest. We're almost there. Not really sure. But what we've already done was tough, but it wasn't what I was expecting from some of the comments and far out. But that might be still ahead of me. All right, we're climbing up that way. We are continuing the climb. As Mr. Protein goes in front of us, his wife is the one who gave us the magic. Climbing up that thing. Whew. We summited Mount Webster, and we were totally socked in, so didn't take any pictures. I scraped my arm on a bush and it wouldn't stop bleeding, so that looks a lot worse than it is. But we're now heading over to our next summit, and we have about 3 miles to get to the hut, which is where we're supposed to be staying tonight. So I think in another couple tents we'll probably start climbing, and that'll be our last summit of the day. This is the climb up to the summit. What a grand finale. Okay, here's the summit. Pretty much the same view we would have had at Webster. Now we're going to the Mt Spring Hut. I don't know if you can see the clouds coming through, but we're getting a little bit of a view. In the clouds. Look at how deep that mud is. Okay, unless you want to get a picture too.
No.
Okay. So we've got to be pretty careful going over this.
Yeah. That's quick.
No pressure. That is how far down they go in the bog. What is this called?
Bog.
A bog. We made it to the Mt. Hut in tent site. And it is 2:18. People are gonna freak out when I show them how close. Oh, he's on my shoe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you found it. Don't crawl at me though. That freaks me out.
Okay, I'm gonna say goodnight, and I'm on a platform. I don't know if you can see it out there. And so that was my first time putting up a tent on the platform, but it was fun. Today was pretty challenging. We had some views a little bit. Mostly it was socked in, as you could tell. And yeah, it was just a good day. We are at Mt. Hut, and hold on and I will tell you. Wrong page, sorry. Newham tent site. And so Season 1 and I are in our tents, and Phoenix is in the hut. I think that's about it. Oh, I wanted to tell you, yesterday during lunch, I was sitting there with my food bag, and we were sitting on kind of a slanted rock, and my food bag fell over, and some of my food went down, and I had to retrieve it, and I didn't know if I was going to be able to do that or not, but it was all good. Tomorrow we hit Mount Washington, so I'm so excited. I'm praying for good weather, but either way, we're climbing it, and we're going to conquer it. So excited. It is so different out here. The climbs are really challenging and different than I've ever done before, so I'm having fun with that, and always enjoying my family, so they're supportive and enjoy their company. So we're all doing good and just taking it one step at a time. So I will see you tomorrow morning on the trail heading up to Mount Washington. Bye. Peace out.